Hello, this is your instructor again, and I want to go over the course schedule with you. Let me pull it up. And I have it in every module, so you don't have to do a lot of clicking around. We try to decrease the number of clicks students have to do in the courses. I'm just learning that students do not like clicking around, but then again, I don't either. As I mentioned when we went over your syllabus, when you get your schedule, take out your daily planner, whether it's your phone or you have a book, and mark down when assignments are due because you want to plan ahead and not be stressed out at the end. Every module has an opening and a closing date. There's 6 modules. The last one is just the final exam. And prior to the final exam, I'll either do a voice thread or a Screen-O-Matic and go over all the questions with you. So it's very important that you review that before you sit to take the test. The first module is Introduction to Nursing. Your academic integrity is due the 7th of September, and your post the first replies are due the 31st of August with responses or by the 8th of September. And we're going to be looking at some questions at the end of the chapters in the textbook. So your textbook will become important to you. We always hear that about a textbook and I don't even need it. So this time we've got the PowerPoints in there. The textbook has a lot of good points. You'll go through the wheel of public health interventions and a lot of good material. The second module starts on the September 8th and it speaks to evidence-based practice and population health. Certainly we're seeing evidence-based practice with COVID-19. Public health has to depend on evidence-based. Otherwise, you're doing a lot of activities that really don't mean a lot. And some of you will probably have practicum sites of doing screening, and you think, oh, this isn't, I take temperatures, what good is this? Well, it gives us a lot of information. It prevents the disease from spreading, and it gives you a chance to talk to the populace about the signs and symptoms of COVID. So it is what you make of it, and I wish I could send you to more exciting places, but COVID-19 has really decreased the number of sites we can go to. Again, it has when your first posts are due and when replies are due, and your Healthy Plate assignment is due the 20th of September. And again, read the directions, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Module 3 is Implementing Nursing Practice in Community Health Setting. And this is a wheel of interventions that you're going to see. And these are the tasks that community health nurses do. And a lot of them is information sharing and screening, which you will be doing some of. The next module is Challenges in Community Health and Public Health Nursing. Again, we're certainly seeing challenges. I've never even thought that community health interventions would be met with such political leanings. And so that's something interesting that we're living through right now. Again, we have some posts. And your first lab project is, let me see, I don't see it in here. Part 2 of the lab project is due November 23rd, but Part 1, where you just describe whatever at-risk population you have, I'm going to have to make sure that date is in here. Oh, here it is, Part 1. It's due the 26th of October. That your group, which is put together randomly, will decide upon a population to assess for their at-risk. And what I need in the Part 1 of that paper, as you can see from the instructions, is just the description of your group. Then down here in Module 4, Part 2, and there you're going to list the assets and barriers. Assets can be age. Assets can be they're all on Medicaid and it's free access to health care, but they usually don't use it. So it's all what you decide to list as an asset or a barrier. The next module is specialty practice. Community employee health comes under specialty practice. It certainly is a division of community health. So some of you will be giving out the flu shots. Again, there's a discussion, the questions at the end of the chapter, and the third part of your lab paper is due. And then the 6th module is just the final exam, which will be December 10th. As I said, the schedule is in every single module, so you don't have to spend a lot of time clicking around. And please feel free to ask any questions that you might have. Thank you, and again, I'm looking forward to working with you all.